Hi, baby there. This is Converse. I'm Casey, and this is.
Is number one best of the best.
Okay, sure. For today, we're going to be ranking romance manhwas. There's no mangas on this list. There are no manhwas on this list either. Just manhwas. We're going to be ranking them as to how good they are, basically. And we picked romance manhwas because we we're in the season of romance. It's the Valentine feel. That's what we're going for. It's just
I'm the assistant.
yeah. He doesn't read. He has what did you say you done?
The thing is that I'm a retired person.
Retired.
Yeah.
So he's just going to be reacting.
Suggesting. And that is.
If I'm going to describe each of these manuals, at least just what they're about in general, and he's going to give probably a suggestion, let's say, where he thinks it should be on the rank list. So the first one we're going with is Kill the Villainess. This one, I'm not even going to ask his suggestion first. I'm just going to put it.
Why are you not taking my suggestion?
See.
I haven't even started.
Okay, fine. Let's see if you want to move it after I have described it. It's about a girl who gets reincarnated into a novel in the body of a villainess named Alice that had poisoned herself when her fiancé Prince married their childhood friend Helena, who was a maid. And now she has to figure out the way to survive, to pass that death flag of killing herself.
It's all about tough men. How to you want.
A lot of villainous manuals are about toxic men. These men are just, yeah. I don't know. A lot of them are hard. Yeah, a lot of them are hard. It was just not it. And then at least her friend was reasonable to an extent, because she came and she was asking her friend, all these things you're doing does not make sense. She was very realistic about it. I mean, you just wake up in someone else's body and that person is in a novel you've read. That's crazy. All she wanted to do was just get back home. And her reactions were very realistic, like how you would actually behave if you were in that situation. That's exactly what she did. Like that. That's why I stopped here. There's no more. There's not too worried about it. She didn't try to make it into like this fantasy, cutesy, oh my god, look at that point situation.
She's a strong woman.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But I would say putting that S tier, I don't know, from what she said, it's good.
That's why I'm not asking your opinion.
But I mean, you need my opinion though.
For the rest, maybe.
Okay.
But this one, no.
Okay. I mean, if it's S tier to you, then it's S tier to me.
Of course.
The next one, You at First Sight. I feel like not a lot of people have read this or even seen this one, but it's a good one. I highly recommend it. It's about a quiet girl. She is actually quiet. Her name is Ye-chan, and she can see the person's inner thoughts instead of their face. So now she can't see anybody's face, but whatever you're thinking in your head, she can read it on your face.
So she's a mind reader.
Basically, but she has no face recognition at all. She doesn't even know how her own face looks like.
That's the most weird thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. But then she meets a guy whose face she can see. So this is the first face she's seen in her whole life. And she also can't see his thoughts too. Because usually it's okay, I can't see anybody's face, but I can read their thoughts. Now I can see his face, but I can't read his thoughts. So now she has to try and figure out what his facial expressions mean. Because she has never seen this before. So she doesn't know what it is. if somebody is frowning, she doesn't know what it means to frown. She
But
doesn't know how frowning looks like.
yeah, but I think I don't know if you have maybe you have read further in the whole like manhwa.
I've finished it.
Oh,
It's
you
complete.
it's complete
Yeah.
because what I want to say is that maybe he actually had like this kind of mind reader like shell on his head,
It's not.
you know, because I feel that's why she could
She
not read
could
his
not.
mind.
No, no, no. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that.
Oh, was it? You see, everybody you see. But it was a really nice one. Now she's just going about trying to figure out what his face means. Yeah.
What his face means.
Yes. Like
So it's
when he's smiling, she's like, "What's that? What's that? Is that a happy face?" When he's frowning, it's like, "Is that sad or angry?"
I feel if she was in Nigeria right now, there'll be a certain type of face that she will still not know.
Of no, sure, definitely. So where do you think this should be on the list?
I feel I would rate it around hmm, because I don't know which one is going to be an A for me and also an S for me.
Okay, so where will you
But let
put
me
it?
just start it from the middle, maybe around B. You know, I think there
Okay.
will be more better ones along the line.
There will be, and let me just say, out of 5 stars, the list on my list for me is a 3 star. So there's none that is below a 3 star. So we can just walk off of that.
Okay.
So since none of them is bad on this list,
Yeah.
so you can put this at okay, since this might just be the regular lower. For me, this would be a C.
A C.
Yeah.
And I rated it a B.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a C is actually going to be.
Okay.
It's going to be a D for me.
Okay, let's put it that way. We can move it up just
Yeah.
another time. We can move it up if needed. The next one, why did you come to my home?
Do you know that name? It sounds like something that somebody says to me. Why did you come to my house?
Whose whose houses are you going to raid that they're asking you that type of question?
Just imagine coming unexpectedly, like you just bring a drink, and I'm like, why
Why
did you
yeah.
come to my house? I said, okay, I just wanted to have some
It's
fun.
basically what happened. Like she comes back home and she sees the guy standing in front of her house and she's like, who are you? Why are you here?
Is he a kidnapper?
He was not. He knows her, or they knew each other when they were younger. Family friends type of situation. But his family
It's always
moved
the
out.
family friend.
His family moved out, and now he's back. I think was it for school or for work? One of the two. It's been a while since I read this, but you see, he was back, and he needed a place to stay.
Okay.
So her mom suggested he can stay over at her place because she was staying in the family house in the city. Her parents
Okay.
had already relocated. So since that place was available, like they have a lot of rooms available, you can stay there. But the mom didn't contact her till
So
that night. So he's there in front of her house and she's like, who are you? Why are you in my house?
you see, it's the mom that messed up.
Yes.
It's the mom that messed up.
Yes. But they continue, they move, get closer.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
kind of
they are in the
sense.
same house, so
Does the guy have abs?
Why are you gay?
yes, but you don't know at the beginning because his hair is very rough. He doesn't keep it clean. The clothes he wears are just very random. His fashion sense is like zero. But she later cleans him up and then she's like, oh, okay, so you're actually fine.
So it's actually the family friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the family.
Yeah, so what
Let-
will you rate it?
Because I like family friend kind of thing.
You like friends to lovers type
Yeah.
of situation?
So because it's the normal common concept, I will put it around B. Yeah,
Okay.
B for now. Yeah.
I will put it at C.
Okay.
So where do you think? Because it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's nice. So where do you think we should?
I will put it at B.
Girl and the Geek. What do you think it's about with that name?
You're asking me.
Yeah. Okay. Before you die trying to figure out what it's about a girl and a geek.
Doing what? Like they just see each other. Yeah, I'm a geek. Oh. You're also a girl. I understand our relationship. We need to get
this is about to be like just me presenting now because I'm sending him out.
No, because I don't understand geek and girl.
Yeah,
like,
she's a girl and he's a geek. Finish.
there's no other trait about her. Like maybe she reads, maybe
Okay,
she's
fine. Let me explain what it's about now. He's a geek.
just like that.
No. He actually owns, I think it's a gaming company, and he codes. He makes the game. So think small company. I don't want to say entrepreneur,
But yeah,
programmer basically.
okay.
Just imagine you enter, it's a small space, they are just on their computers trying to update the games 247, and it's a popular game, so they always need updates.
So basically, a man
He's
that
stuck
owns
is
Fortnite.
yes, but in don't think Bill Gates, think more
Mark Zuckerberg,
yes. So not business side,
but geek
the
side.
actual yes, the person that does the actual work.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's why he's a geek. Now he's a messy
person.
yes, very messy. He doesn't care about his surroundings, how clean it is, how organized it is. While she's the exact opposite. She likes cleaning things up. She has OCD basically.
It's like basically that a lot of people or girls in Mahwa, they always like guys that are always messy, always.
No, they like guys that are clean.
But why is it that?
The messy is in the body, in the face. Like he's not clean cut. You understand?
Okay.
Like he has a gruff exterior type of situation.
So basically, if a guy that has scattered hair, his legs are turned up, his t-shirt is like ripped out, he's basically
Yes.
homeless.
Exactly.
That kind of sense.
But with a swimmer's body.
I
That's what
I
they're
think I'm
looking
going to be
for.
checking some homeless people along the lines. Maybe they have nice feet.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
So it was a situation where she cleans in the building where his company is.
Yeah.
She was now assigned to clean the floor that they were on, and it was a mess. She cleared up everything. But the thing is, she cleared up things too well. Like there are things that did not need to be thrown, but he didn't keep them well. The other people also didn't keep their things well. So she thought, trash, and threw them. But they were like action figures. You know how expensive those things are.
Obviously, if he's a Captain Man action figure,
Yeah, but it was still in the box.
it was still in the box.
Yes, so he was not even planning to open it. But it was in the box and it was just dumped on the floor because he doesn't have any sense of, space. And then she thought, oh, okay, it's for throwing away. So she packed everything. Like the office became so clean, you could see your reflection in the house and you could not do that before. And then he started freaking out, where is this door? And then somehow,
When you said where's his doll, it's like
it's okay. Sorry, where is this
an
action figure? It was a doll. It was an anime doll, female anime doll.
See, every man has his use for female anime.
What
Action
use?
figures.
What use? What do you mean use?
There's a use to female anime action
I-
dolls. Dolls, not dolls, figures. Yes.
I like the fact that you also messed up and said
You know,
doll.
she intercepted my words.
He knows what he's saying.
No,
He understands what he
it's
means.
It's figures.
You all know what he means too. So somehow she ends up being hired to clean his own apartment, which is at the top floor of the building, because the guy is secretly rich.
Secretly rich.
Yes, like he's like the heir. I will not say heir exactly. His mom owns her own cleaning company, which is a very big cleaning company. Like it's not all this small time. It's big. She has built it.
Yeah.
She has branches.
Okay.
So they are rich. You understand?
Oh.
Yeah, and then she ends up cleaning his apartment. Mom mistakes her for his girlfriend at first. Then sees her cleaning and is like, nah, I want to employ you. You know what? I hope you are his girlfriend so you can take over from the company for me, because this man does not know how to clean and he does not know anything about cleaning. All in all, she does become his girlfriend to fiance to wife, and now she is the one that's going to take over his mom's company. Someone that's a clean freak.
A cleaner to the wife.
Yes, wonderful Cinderella story.
Wow, that's a good one for people people that are into cleaning.
My
They
God.
always find a good person in them.
Where are you putting it on the list?
Why am I putting it on the
Yes.
list? I like the part of like her like helping the guy, to clean his room, to basically make him to be more, hygienic.
Yes.
So because I'm actually looking for someone like that, but maybe you guys can put in the comments who knows how to clean someone's room for free, voluntarily.
Don't.
So I would rate it. How would I rate it now? Because I'm looking at that A and C, and I'm also looking at D. Because I don't know how someone that cleans will bag someone that is so rich. I mean, everybody has different looks. I know if the clean girl,
That's why it's a manhwa,
Yeah.
not real life.
apart from even being real life, but I would rate it C because clean. C. You get the joke. I know I'm not funny, but
It's good, you know. It's good, you know.
but I will put it around C because I know something is going to enter that A mark for me and that S rank. But what I would say is that it's a C for me. It's good, but it's not reaching my level.
It's also a C for me.
It's also a C.
It's funny.
Finally, we agree on something.
Yeah, it's funny. So I would put it at a C because of the comedy and how their relationship was moving. So since we agree on this one, a C. Yay! Now let's see the next one. Empress of Another World.
Empress of Another World. So we're not even in the main world, but another world.
That's just extra talk that you're talking now.
I'm just trying to like another world. It's not in the same world. Like you are not in the same world. Another world.
Yes, exactly. She reincarnated, or she transmigrated. I would say transmigrated. So let's see. She crossed over to another world and time after a freak accident.
What was the freak accident? Truckun.
Yes, Truckun. A lot of these. Yes, a lot of them that transmigrated or reincarnated into another. It's Truckun's.
Yeah, Truckun's doing.
He's what I don't know if they pay him enough.
Yeah, he's the one that sends a lot of people to the other side. I don't feel it affects real life. Somebody can try it. Maybe Truckun can also take it away.
Oh my God! So her name is Sabina, and then accident happens. She wakes up in a whole different kingdom, and she's offered up. Not she's offered to be. She's offered up as a concubine for an old emperor. That emperor gets killed by an assassin, and now it's basically a fight for her to survive because now the emperor has been killed. She might also die since she is his concubine. If they're trying to overthrow the old regime, they'll kill everybody related to that. But luckily for her, I don't think, if I remember it correctly, she had not done anything with the king yet. Yeah, the king had not taken her yet. I think it was that day that the king was supposed to do it that the assassin came and killed her and killed the king.
Wow.
Yeah, so but it's like you're a concubine of that king. They had already killed some of the other concubines and the empress as well. So they were trying to kill her, and then she's like, no, don't worry, I'm okay. I will not tell anybody who you are. And somehow from there, she continues being a concubine and she rises to being an empress.
Just like that.
Well, not just like that, but yeah.
Wow, that's kind of very, I like the otherworldly parts. but I think from what the story is about, it's just her surviving the whole episode and trying to raise her own empire kind of thing. So
where do you think you rate it?
Would I say that just because of how I'm hearing the storyline, because of the survival of the concubine, concubines. Maybe they need to change the name to Survival of the Concubines. But I feel I would rate it around a C for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you've not read it, so
I
obviously.
haven't read it. I'm just saying it on top of my head. So if I'm rating something that's a D for you in S rank, you guys should not kill me for it.
I would put it at a B.
Okay.
It's good enough. The
Just because of
storyline
the
was
Survival of the Concubines.
no, like she was smart with it. It's not easy to go from a concubine that is about to be killed to empress.
Chokun was actually right.
So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
I lose that one. I know I lose that one. But seriously, you guys, put this thing on D. I feel that this thing is not worth that big rank. Because it's the survival of the concubines.
He's joking.
I'm not joking.
But moving on to the next one. Death is the only end for the villainess. Now this is a popular one. If you've read Villainess Manhwas, I'm pretty sure you've read this one. And you know how good this one is. I almost don't want him to...
Because I mean...
I almost don't want you to rank it.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like you make it horrible.
How would I make a horrible decision on a villain type of Mahwa? I like villain like characters, especially the female ones.
Okay, this is what it's about.
Okay.
Her name is Penelope Eckhart. I feel like this is the first time I'm saying her name out loud. When you read these books, you do not say their names out loud. She reincarnated as the adopted daughter of a duke, who is also the villainess of a reverse harem dating scene. So basically, reverse harem guys who flock into one girl, and now she is a girl that likes one of those guys that likes the main female lead.
Is the girl fine?
Unfortunately for her,
now what for you? Now what for you, bro? The fuck up, bro.
she entered the game at the most difficult level. Like the difficulty level was hard. She didn't go into that dating scene on easy mode. It was hard mode. And when I mean hard mode, at every turn she's being killed. Any little decision she makes might lead to her death. Even if the answer is yes or no, and she's like, if I pick yes, I would obviously die. Let me pick no. She's still going to die. So she has to survive somehow.
Wow. I mean, concerning that, it's just like basically, I don't know if you guys have heard of this movie, Happy Death Day. So basically, any wrong decision I make, the person dies.
Yeah, but this one, almost every decision is wrong. Even when the decision is right, it can still be wrong.
How does she continue?
And if she wants to survive, if she wants to pass over the gaming simulation, she has to survive to a particular end, at least the end of the game simulation, to continue living.
No, that's hard.
Yeah, so we're just following her trials and tribulations.
True death.
So where do you think you put this one up?
I think I will put this. I mean, I like the whole death fight of it and the whole intriguing factor of her making the right decision to get to a part of her surviving and also ending up with one of the major guys that there. I will rate it a B for me because I like things that are kind of tricky.
For me, it's an A. It's a solid A. She did really well. She did really well.
I think I can also agree on this one.
Okay.
My A is not there yet. Once I see my A.
What you say we should take this one out?
Just put it in for now. We can still remove it down the line.
Okay.
Now let's go to our honorable mentions. We have The Kind Sister Is No More. This is about a girl who is trying to escape her family because no one cares about her. There's so much emotional and physical abuse, and she decides, you know what, I'm not going to be kind anymore. since you all are always biased towards my sister, it's not going to work out. And she escapes with the help of the male lead. That's where the romance comes in. We have the monster duchess and the contract princess. Now, this is about a child. Disclaimer. The romance comes after, so towards the end when she's already grown. But in the beginning, she's escaping her family as well because, well, they are planning to kill her. She had gone back in time. She had been able to escape her family, or at least her house, alive, and she needed to leave. So she goes to the Duchess's house, since they are the most powerful family next to the imperial family that can save her. She tries to make a contract with them, but they end up loving her and adopting her, and they help her fight for custody, and she's finally able to escape her toxic house. Please don't come to the villainess's stationery store. Yes, the title is that long. This one it's a reincarnation story. She transmigrated into a book. She knows the whole storyline, and she's like, nah, this is not happening to me. I can't go back to the real world. Doesn't mean I have to suffer here. And she tells her family, F you, packs her bags and leaves. Her fiance, who hates her guts, is like, she's just doing this to get my attention. I've already conditioned her. She's always obedient. And she's like, I'd rather die than be near you, not even to marry you. I've broken off the engagement. Do your own thing. You want to you have something to do with my sister. Enjoy yourself. And then with the things she knows from the books she read, she's able to settle her life. She opens a stationery store, and then lots of romantic partners available. We still don't know right now who the male lead is, but we all know who we're hoping the male lead is going to be. We have Captain is this battlefield here. This is about an elite special force captain in the real world who gets transmigrated or reincarnated, and she uses her knowledge of battle skills, fighting and all, to train the soldiers that are at her disposal. Now at first these guys are like, why should we listen to a woman? But then she beat them up real good, and they were like, okay, we can listen to you. There's romance there as well. Most of these honorable mentions, the romance is like secondary. That's why they are honorable mentions, but they're still really, really nice. Now there are definitely a lot of romance manhwas, romance mangas, romance manhwas as well. I'm sure you all have read some. You can put some names down in the comments so we can check them out, and I might even add others that you can check out as well. You can add the mainstream ones or the ones that you think are niche. That's all for this episode, and thank you for tuning in and listening. See you guys next time. Bye bye.